question, and probably after that, it's a more extensive comment. The question is, if there were historical consultant to the film, and now why I'm asking this question, it is a comment. The Holocaust is such an extreme existential event and discourse that truth and truthfulness is probably a key word here. Otherwise, we just exploding the theme of the Holocaust. So, to me, not much matches in the film, meaning the backdrop, the background. I can go into details, but neither Germany with SS instead of police, no camps, no such camps exist like that, no Yugoslavian partisan like this, and of course no passage to Palestine before 45. So again, it is Holocaust, it is very, very serious. So I understand it's not a very professional film in terms of it's probably limited in budget, but to me, and I want to be frank, very honest here, it seems like an exploitation of the theme, unless it's simply a story from a doc perspective, that would be something else. So making a narration and making a film, anyone should feel a responsibility for depicting things which simply not truthful.
I understand your point. Okay, let me address that. First of all, we dealt with the Holocaust Society in Budapest. There was extensive research. We spoke with Holocaust survivors. This was not done lightly. Second of all, the most important thing is that people should know what happened, that this existed. When I first made this film, and the youth of all races, ethnic backgrounds, everything, through the dog, they'll come and see this movie. And that is the most important aspect of this.
Let me add half a paragraph. I started saying that this is not propaganda. It doesn't tell you what to do. It calls you to participate. And what art does also is to involve you in questions. And what wonderful art does is it may change the facts. A beautiful painting is not a photograph, but it tries to reveal a truth underneath that larger story. And so you particularize something in order to create an emotion, a sense of connection to the Holocaust, to the child, to the dog, to the Jews, to suffering when people are marginalized, and you take one story. If you try to talk about 6 million people, we can't take the loss of somebody we love and multiply it in our hearts 6 million times, or we would crack. But you show us Anne Frank, and we can make an attachment. I think that's what art tries to do.
Absolutely. And when I first started to make this film, I came across a statistic that around 65%, maybe 63% of millennials and Gen Z had no idea what the Holocaust was and had never heard of Auschwitz. This is something we have to take care of.
Thank you so much for making the movie. I have a question about now. Are you taking the movie and your talk and continuing to discuss with younger generations? Tell us a little bit more about here and now, because it's so fabulous. I wish we were 3,000 people watching this with you today. So thank you, and thank you for the moderating. Fabulous.
Right now it's streaming, as I said, on Amazon Prime and on Amazon Prime and on Apple. And after that life, there'll be a concentration on education. It'll go into the schools and it will go on Canopy, and that will be the next life for the film.
Awesome. First of all, I want to say bravo, amazing. You've done a great job.